last ice age, almost everywhere in Britain was covered in woodland. This was the great wildwood, an almost unbroken canopy of trees stretching right across the land. At times, this forest of limes, oaks and yews would have been so dense that a red squirrel could probably have travelled from the south coast of England to the north coast of Scotland without touching the ground. Wildwoods covered Britain until about 4000 BC, but things were about to change. As our population grew in size and became more organised, our Neolithic ancestors cut down the forest and created settlements and the clearings, and the new Britain started to emerge, carved, moulded out of the landscape.
You're a little bit furry today, aren't you? You need a brush. You need a brush. Look what you're doing in my lounge.
Thousands of years later, you can still
Frizzy
find
tail.
some of the
Frizzy tail.
mysterious monuments left by our ancestors. Neolithic tombs or barrows filled with stone chambers to bury the dead. Roman roads to move great armies. Posh villas for wealthy Romano-British landed gentry. Enormous Celtic earthworks built to defend against marauding Saxons. And other sites whose original purpose we can only guess at. Silbury Hill is a man-made mound of chalk. Once it would have risen bright white out of the forest 5,000 years ago. What were our ancestors up to, we have absolutely no idea. Or there's the famous stone circle at Avebury, another Neolithic structure, just as striking and just as mysterious.
Too furry, Missy. Too furry.
But not all the traces of Britain's history are as well preserved or as obvious as these sites. Damien Grady is an aerial archaeologist for English heritage, and he can see things in the landscape that you or I would never notice. Mysterious reminders of the silent rubble of the ages buried all around us. What a perfect day, but it's not absolutely beautiful. What we're hunting for are crop marks. Thousands of years of farming have flattened many of our ancestors' structures, but the remains still lie buried under the soil and affect the way the crops grow. In certain lights and at different times of the year, they suddenly appear, like a fading X-ray of what was once there. This faint diagonal streak is a crop mark, difficult to spot and even harder to explain. All that remains of the Neolithic settlement